Ha! Yeah, that was quite the jump in tone. But ooh, I thought I was ready, but I wasn't. I forgot to plug the laptop in. All right, welcome. Today, this morning. We will be doing some painting. That's the goal. That's the plan, anyway. Let me switch my camera over, and you can see what I'm talking about. The plan today is to paint this guy. This guy I just grabbed just because. I don't know if I'm done modeling on it yet, or if I want to start painting on it. I don't know, but I assume that we'll only do this guy today. But this also gives us something else to look at. My little tub of water. Tub of water. How is everyone's week going? I'm asking, although I don't know that there is actually anybody watching. So, I don't necessarily trust the viewer counters on this thing, but if anyone is here, hello, welcome in. Let me bring this up on my phone just to double check, make sure everything is going as planned. Hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Let me try that again. Okay, yeah. That is working. Congratulations. I have 16 new followers in the last month. Well, thank you all for following. Chair Bear. Hopefully, I added a noise filter, so hopefully that's taking care of that. I'm happy to see you. So, like, we are working on this guy today. So I need to bring out some brushes. And once again, this is not a this is how you should do it type of stream. This is how I'm doing it type of stream. Said. Alright. I don't even know what color I'm doing this thing. I think I'll give it another coat of white for now. Just kind of start with that. Maybe if I swing this around, see it better. Yeah. I have multiple cameras. Not that you've actually see more than one, but I do have one for the puppet as well, just to kind of track my head movements. The light I'm adjusting is in the shot of that camera, and I wanted to make sure it's not being blown out. It's not. Whatever. You're painting your little bottle cap guy. Yes, indeed. That's the plan for today. Give it some color. Can you hear the music, by the way, since you're... It sounds really quiet. Hey, Bug Boy was a bad boy is in. Thank you for stopping in and checking to see if we're streaming today. Alright. Oh, there we go. My headphone was plugged in, but it was a little loose or something, so it wasn't actually coming through my headphones. So I couldn't hear the music playing, other than like very lightly through the computer speakers. This is not the music to be listening to take this slow and methodically. If you look closely, you'll probably notice my brushing technique impacted by the music I'm listening to. So how are things in the places that you're at? How are things with Bug Boy? How are things with Chair Bear? Ooh. It's like my screen froze. My camera disappeared. Is this overheating? It's just feeling very warm. Sorry for technical difficulties. Doing fine today. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Just a bit of a slow start this morning. Twitch is very buggy today. Yeah, when I first opened up OBS, the stream information panel wasn't connecting. But in this case, it's actually this camera, or this phone that I'm using as a camera. It is warm here today in this room. It's not quite as warm outside, but as it has been. So I am not sure what color I'm going to paint this. I feel like I should have it, maybe be spraying this in all these little nooks and crannies. I'm gonna take my hat off. I'm wearing a hat that actually looks like the one on the whatchamacallit, in the avatar, but it's bumping into my mic stand. Oh, good. I'm glad the mic is working today. I just turned on the some noise suppression, and because I was noticing a lot of fan noise, so, and it seems to be doing the trick. And since I'm not doing anything on the computer, and I'm actually dividing the work between, I don't know, yeah. Just say I have a laptop that's running the Puppet, and the OBS is on my main machine, so it shouldn't be straining with the extra noise filter. It's a fairly beefy computer, built for doing graphics work, which means it's a decent game computer. Except for the graphics card at this point, because that's starting to feel old. But I'm not in the mood to spend hundreds of dollars on a graphics card. Gonna let that sit there for a bit. Play with our lighting. Just a little bit. Yeah, yep, graphics cards are expensive. Normally I go for the mid-range. But they just, yeah, they've been expensive the last 5 or so years? Maybe 10 years? And now with all this...
Stevie Seal just raided with 6 viewers.
Stevie Seal, welcome in! Wait, did that overlay work or not work? I heard it, I didn't see it. But, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you guys. How are things with Mr. Stevie Seal today? I was just telling everybody about my high-tech lighting situation over here. Hello, Zab. I just have a ring of LEDs with a cheap remote control. I just thought I needed something a little more on the side light here, so... You're in an ad. Oh, sorry, man. I did not think to run an ad at the top of the stream to, Welcome in, is what I said when you weren't able to hear me. See, I forgot to run the ads at the top of the stream to knock out the pre-roll ads for a bit. And, yes, welcome, Dry Dutch Guy. As well, I didn't call you out by name, but welcome. So, today we're doing a little bit of painting on this guy, is the plan. I'm not sure what colors, but that's what we're gonna be working on today. Partially, yeah, I mean, we'll probably do some other stuff too. I'm doing alright, I'm doing alright. I was just telling Bug Boy was a bad boy that I just had a slow start this morning. I woke up, you know, at the usual time, 6:30ish, because I have a day job that I wake up around that time. And then, you know, watch some YouTube and stuff and tried to sleep again. Yep. Yes, we were talking about how expensive graphics cards are. And how I usually go for the mid-range. You know, try to hit the performance cost ratio. But I don't know. With the new AI stuff really pushing the GPUs, it might be fun to play with that at home too. But yeah, I'm not in the market to spend $1,000 on a graphics card. At the moment. So you might recognize this guy from a week or two ago. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Just dabbing some paint in there. Dab-a-da-dab-dab-dab. Just changed the mouse color. Congratulations. What color did you pick for your mouse color? Do my scratch builds ever inspire my 3D models? Purple, cool. I don't know. I honestly... I think they definitely could. I'll say that. Like, I like the shape on this one of the wings. So I might have to play with that some more. It's not exactly 50s, 60s. Dry Dutch Guy, thank you. Thank you for following. And also, shout out to Stevie Seal. Follow him if you're not. Although I suspect everyone who was watching my stream is already aware of what Stevie Seal does on his streams. You're welcome. Dun, dun, dun. I don't have an idea yet, like a solid idea or plan for this yet, so I'd like to do something a bit more colorful, but I don't have to. I could go with like construction type colors, but I've already done that with something. Blue and white. Follower. Who dat? I got another follower sound, and I don't see anyone other than Dry Dutch Guy. But if anyone else subscribed, thank you. I did not paint that with gesso. This is just more acrylic paint. I am actually not familiar with gesso beyond the basic description of it. I haven't actually used it. And this also was spray painted with a filler primer. But that's a good question. I know it's used to prepare canvases for painting, but... yeah. Let's just say there are holes in my artistic knowledge. The trouble of being self-taught, mostly. Ooh, I have not even opened this one yet. Or if I have, I haven't opened the top. I don't think I have my knife with me. We'll use a screwdriver to break the seal. Not the Stevie seal. Oh, look, there's even perforated edges for peeling it off. Oh, sorry, I should have done that more slowly and closer to the mic so you could have that satisfying unwrapping sound. How is how's Blocker? Hope I like this blue. I'll say that makes it stand out. So much more space. I like Sapphire. Sorting out your room again, as I had some new drawers come in today to move mess around. Yeah. That is a good thing, to have a place to put things. Of course, that also means you have to actually follow through and put things in those places. I usually don't do very rusty things. Maybe I will. I don't know. So I'll leave that to Andy and Bill and all those other amazing scratch builders who don't like to paint. Not saying I do. So Blocker says, I've got a plastic stack of drawers that are in the corner where some of it needs to move to my desk and some in the drawers. Did I get that right? Yay! Yay for me! Pro streamer! Pro streamer! Yay for me! So what is Chair Bear up to today? And how are things in the Emerald Isle? Are you okay then? Okay is a kind of relative term. Making chairs, making bears. He's got a blue cap. Making bears out of chairs. Hanging, watching Twitch and drawing, yeah. Sorry about that. Put in the oven and hung up the washing. It's okay. We were just talking about you behind your back. Well, behind your laundry, I guess. And if you don't know, Chair Bear is an amazing artist. Hey, look, my hands are shaky. It's like, should I just paint these panels blue? Is that just going to be kind of the motif I'm going with for now? I was thinking blue and white like R2-D2, but I don't know. This is exploration. This guy really scuffed up this bottle cap. Can you even see that? Yes, you can see that. Finished painting a huge owl figurine from the garden yesterday. That's been sitting in my art room for 3 years. Oh, cool. So, rearranging the space has been helpful to get back to some old projects? Is that the takeaway with that? Or is it just coincidence? Yeah, yeah. I really should do that. Well, if anybody wants to do puzzles jigsaw puzzles electronically while I'm doing this, I can set one up for you. But, I don't know if it's a puzzle crowd in here. Its wings have glow-in-the-dark paint on. So are the wings outstretched or just kind of wrapped around its body? Like, is it just like standing there? Or is it flying? Standing, cartoony looking, big boggle eyes. Well, you know, I have a Discord and a Discorp. If you want to post a picture, and I'll try to remember to look at it. on stream because I haven't done that yet. Not still. I think probably I've been doing this about a year, and I'm still kind of getting warmed up. Of course, I only do it a full stream once a week, so less practice. Yes, I'm making paintbrush sounds. What a lovely sky blue. What a lovely sky blue. I apologize if that's offensive to anybody whose accent that is trying to approximate. Kit Kat is in the house, or wherever she's eating. I should probably ask at some point. Zab knows, I think. But, is Kit Kat a girl or a guy? Or other? Okay, I thought I witnessed that interchange where she was reporting on checking. Hello, dog. Puppy dog, come on up. I know you can't see the puppy dog. Neither. It's a chocolate biscuit. Oh, wow. I feel like I'm actually waking up. That's a good thing. I'm gonna try to stop saying I don't know what I'm doing with the paint job on this. And just get on with it. Rather high now. What are we on about? It's a blocker? Rather high? Oh, yeah. Well, you're in my stream now, buddy. I was mentioning about a doggy that has arrived, that wanted to get up and is next to me now, but... Was it my stream where we discussed the orientation of Kit Kat? Oh, yeah. I got blue paint on the leg. The die-cast parts came in, and she's a girl. That old creeper, yeah. It's a nice shade of blue. It is bright blue. The other blue I have is dark blue. That's what I heard from you. And since Zab never says anything that is untrue, we can take it to the bank and deposit it as if it were cash. I'm just rambling now, obviously. Also, I'm not loving it. But I don't have to. They're at the beginning. Oh no, I got white paint on my hand. Alright, alright. Let me give that a moment to dry and I will... I don't know. Hydrate myself. I need a redeem for make up a random story. Well, I was actually thinking about doing that recently. Not make a redeem, but a random story. Posture check, yes, I do need that. And a stretch. You can hear in my voice that I'm stretching. No, actually, let me switch screens a bit. What's that? What happened? That used to give me a preview and then take the changes. Oh well. Go to chat.openai.com. Let me log in real quick. Next. GPT-3, send a message. Alright. Rolled play. Ah, you can see it. I will be the games master. You will be the player. Okay. Ready for this? See if this works. Do I have... I don't know. Is this going to accept the mic? Yes, okay. You wake up in a cheap motel room. Your head hurts. You don't know why. You don't remember what happened last night. You can't even remember your name. I slowly open my eyes, wincing at the sharp pain in my head. The room is dimly lit, and I look around. The cheap furnishings and peeling wallpaper indicate that this is a rundown motel. Panic sets in as I realize I can't remember anything. Not my name, not how I got here, not even what I look like. It's as if my memory has been wiped clean. Trying to gather my thoughts, I searched the room for any clues about who I am or what might have happened. I checked my pockets, hoping to find some identification, but they are empty. The only items in the room are a small suitcase by the bed and a folded piece of paper on the nightstand. Curiosity and a glimmer of hope take over as I reach for the paper. It reads, "Meet me at Crossroads Bar, 8 p.m. tonight. Ask for the Seeker. Trust no one else." Pity smile, welcome in. I have just received this note before my memory loss, and it seems like Crossroads Bar could be the key to unraveling this mystery. Feeling a mix of fear and determination, I quickly get up and head for the door, leaving the suitcase behind for now. As I step outside, the afternoon sun blinds me momentarily. I create a deep breath. I take a deep breath, trying to steady myself, and look at the surroundings. The motel is situated in a slightly rundown part of town, with small shops and buildings lining the street. The city's noises and bustling activity fill the air, but it all feels strange and unfamiliar to me. Now, as a player, what do you think I should do next, Game Master? I don't think it gets what it's supposed to be doing. This is ChatGPT. This is it. Let's see. Why am I typing this? I have the stupid thing on. To your left is a diner. To your right is the motel office. There is a car in the parking lot. What do you look at next? Where do you go? Huh. I didn't actually send the other part. Feeling a little disoriented, I decide that stepping into a diner might help me find some answers, or at least a sense of familiarity. I cross the street and push open the door to the diner, the smell of freshly cooked food filling my senses. Inside, the place is busy with people chatting and eating. A friendly waitress approaches me, her name tag reading Linda. She smiles warmly and asks, "Hey there, hon, what can I get you?" Trying not to show my confusion, I give a polite smile and reply, "Just a coffee for now, please. And, could you tell me where I am? I seem to have lost my bearings." Linda gives me a concerned look. "Sure thing, hon. You're in the town of Havenbrook. It's not a big place, but we got a sense of community here. You're at the Crossroads Diner. You look a bit lost. Are you okay?" I thank her for the information and the coffee, taking a moment to sip it and gather my thoughts. The mention of Havenbrook and the Crossroads Diner seems significant given the note I found earlier. Perhaps there's a connection to the meeting tonight. As the player, I decided to ask Linda if she knows anything about the Crossroads Bar or the Seeker. Hey. What does the Linda say? I told you I was high. Yeah, schoolwork would be so easy now. That's good for like creative writing and stuff. And yeah, the schoolwork stuff is the part that's the tricky stuff, because it's not, you know, it's not the human being assembling the words into sentences anymore. So if the AI is writing, so it's hard for a teacher to measure the skill level of somebody using the English language and the ideas that they are producing if they aren't producing the language or the ideas. This is adding a lot of a lot of stuff. Anyway, it's like I lost track of the story already. So we're supposed to be meeting somebody at the diner tonight. Yeah, okay. As the player, I decide. You don't need to describe as the player. Your thoughts. Skynet. Yes. Well, I get it now. Human beings. Human beings. It's a pronunciation thing. You sit there, sipping your coffee. As you sit there, sipping your coffee, the thought dawns on you that you don't have your wallet with you. What will the player do next? Realization. As I sit there drinking my coffee, the realization hits me that I don't have my wallet. Panic starts to rise again, wondering if I've been robbed or if I've lost it somewhere. Try to remember if I had any money or identification in my suitcase back in my motel, but my memory remains a blank stare. Taking a deep breath, I asked Linda, excuse me, I seem to have misplaced my wallet. Did anyone turn it in by chance? Linda looks sympathetic and says, I'm sorry, hon, but no one has turned in a wallet. But don't worry, things like this happen sometimes. Why don't you check your motel room again? Maybe you left it there. Feeling a bit embarrassed, I nod and thank her for the suggestion. After finishing the coffee, I leave a few dollars on the table, hoping it would be enough to cover it. Which, you don't have your wallet, I'm guessing, yeah. Debating to paint or not. Yeah, I'm painting right now, can't you tell? And make my way back to the motel, the mind racing with thoughts about missing wallet and the mysterious note. Once I reach the motel room, I quickly search for the small suitcase skin, hoping maybe my wallet is hidden among my belongings. I turn the room upside down, but still there's no sign of it. It seems that I'll have to face the world outside without any identification or money. Now, as the player, I told it not to do the thing. Oh well. Goes back outside and explore further. Perhaps there are some local places or people that can shed some light. What interesting characters might I encounter next, Games Master? So I was thinking about maybe doing something like that on stream. Which I just did, but yeah, going back to the random story prompt suggestion. It's a good suggestion. But think. All right. Oh, I think I know what's up. I think I know why it's doing that the way that is. Yeah, interactive game books could be good. I haven't done one of those in ages. And I would want to tune that a little bit so it's generating less content and doing more reacting. I was hoping the prompt I gave it would do that, but nope. Apparently not. It likes to make everything up. I'm getting... I am not saying the thing I was going to say, but I said I was going to try to not say it anymore. Not that Mr. Pity Smile was here at that time when I said that, so... Guess there is valid reason for repeating oneself often. You wake up in a tavern. You don't remember who you are. I suppose... Yeah, I lost that thought. That thought. Cute bot. Thank you. This was the bot I did. Is it last Wednesday night? Yeah, I think it was last Wednesday night. Not this one, not this past one, but the week before. I'm gonna paint this all blue now, apparently. Whether I like it or not. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I mostly put it on there, so, so it would balance out and stand up. Because it was a little front heavy before. Pass. I don't remember the context for that. I hope that was successful. Roll for initiative. Let's get painting. Pass when I created him? I'm not getting it. I can be a bit dense at times, though. I'm like out of patience on painting this. And I just started. But I would like to have it done. And in order to get done, you need to do. Well, I'll pay somebody else to. You said what day I created it, and I said pass. Okay. This was the Camp Chaos demonstration scratch build. Ah. Take your time. No. I'll take my time if I want to take my time, and the time will be taken as such. I want to check something. Ugly Bunny painting tonight continues on Twitch, starting at 9 p.m. See you soon. That's Andy Mecca. Is he up now? I don't know. Don't know. Hey, Billy and Babble is on. Anyway, I was going to check to see if there's anything in Discord that I need to check. And it looks like we're all good. So, yay! Rush then. I suppose there's a practical reason to rush is when the paint is drying quickly. Or the resin is curing, or whatever the process is that is time sensitive. generally it's better to go deliberately and slow, if you can. Of course, if you do something long enough, you might get proficient enough to be able to do it very quickly and efficiently. Bum, 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 bum. Thinking about giving him a Lego minifig face. Acrylics I can work around on the model and come back to when it's dry. Painting with the old enamels took a lot of time. Yeah. I have a little jar of enamel paint in here somewhere. Testors. One of these guys. Where's the front label on this thing? Oh well. Weird. I would expect there to be a label on it that says the color and gives the company logo, but it's all product information. Yeah, isn't that weird? It's like all four sides have something on them, but apparently I peeled off whatever was the front. I wanted to... I feel like black. There it is. The thing that I wanted. Just a little bit for now. Let's mix up some gray. Probably not enough, but it will be enough for the face at least. Get in there. Get in those little cracks. Now, what else might I do? Nothing like some nice, thick, heavy paint brushes. Brush strokes on the little guy. To make it scream, hey, this is a professional paint job. I don't know. Now you are, I'm sure, have a lot more experience with this stuff than I do. Painting figures and whatnot. Because it doesn't take much to have more experience than I have. It's like even when I did models as a kid, I don't know if I spent much time painting. And I never got into the painting miniatures. Although, I always liked the idea of it. Of course, the idea of painting the miniatures is different than the idea of actually playing the game. Which, playing the game, Also cool, but felt an awful lot like homework. So I didn't have a great desire to actually jump in on it. I appreciated it for what it was, but you know, I figured it wasn't for me. You just gotta relearn to paint minis. It's not bad. Just learn the brushwork text. Overbrushing and dry brushing do wonders. Yep. Not applying it on, not laying it on too thick. Do lots of little layers. I'm not trying to win any awards with this. So, the stakes are very low. Maybe should have put the wires on later. Guess I can. Are they glued in place? No. It's gonna apparently be blue and gray and white at this point now. Is this one glued on? I think that one's glued on. I should get or build a wet palette system, probably. Back when I was your age, I used to draw a lot too. Mini paint is not terribly cheap yet, no. I imagine the wet palette prolongs the working time quite a bit too. Oh. Wait. That one's so light it doesn't look like it was done. Now I'm just like moving it around and it's not, the pigment's not sticking. Just keep the sponge moist. Well, thank you. It's a developing process. I do different things at different times. Kind of a mix. This is my home setup. Or one of them, at least. But yeah. I also stream a bit on lunch breaks on Wednesdays. Just to have something to do, I guess. But those are usually quieter because I'm at the office then, and I don't have the avatar and all the stuff going. That's usually just a sitting at the computer doing stuff on the computer thing. But there's been some fun times with that too. You should bang out one or two pixel art things or work on the 3D model. So, I'm gonna take a little break now. So it's been streaming for about an hour. Gonna stretch and get a fresh drink. And I will run some ads. And I'll be back in a minute or so. And I have a be right back thing, so I will use that. Hello, I'm back. Hope you all survived that minute without me. I'm sure it had very little impact. You got lost. Hello, back. I'm Stevie Seal. Attack! There you go, Zab. I have returned. Alright. I need to make some more black. Well, not black. I guess I don't need a little more black, I need more white. Maybe a little blue. Staying mostly sober. That's a lot more white than I wanted to put down. Ugh. As I've been saying for the last few weeks, I have a few freelance projects to work on. Actually, a couple at this, but so I hope I will get to that this afternoon after the stream, because so far I have not been doing very good at doing that over the weekends. Can I link a robot fight in here? This spot reminds me of my favorite fighting robot. Yeah. I think, if not, I can change that. I don't remember what I have the settings set for sharing links. Yep. This filter allows you to time out and whitelist links. So, Billy has a blue hat. Yeah, you can try linking, posting a link. Billy, Bobby, different weight classes.
Let's start with the end of the world, why don't we?
Why don't we mute you? I'm assuming y'all could hear that. It was an ad for Masterclass. So I'm assuming you mean the one in the bottom right corner. Ooh, spinny blades. Cool. Norwalk haven't ate the ocho. It wasn't showing the screen. Oh, what a noob I am. There we go. This is what Pity was talking about. Okay, so the blade is normally on the bottom. That's why I didn't see it before. Yep. I can see why the blue. Ba 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 ba. Robot Wars. Roses are red, violets are blue. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do 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 do.
Today we are painting robots. Well, today we are painting junk that's arranged in the form of a robot, or what one might consider to be a robot. But there's no actual robotics in the thing. It doesn't row. It doesn't bot.
I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just flailing. Welcome in, Rose. Let me bring my chat back into the viewport. There's a couple of AI-based builds used to control a massive spinning full-body disc. Yeah. It sounds like that'd be a fun hobby. Robotic fighting. What am I doing here? Maybe I will make him quite rusty. That would take advantage of all the rough textures. Hydrate! I'd kill it. I don't know. I saw a video recently by, I think it was Maker's Muse on YouTube, where he was building in the small class, or almost very small class, kind of replicating one that he had liked that was larger and heavier. That came out a few weeks ago. I'm afraid I might not have the stick-to-itiveness to do that hobby. Although it's, yeah, certainly could be something. Certainly could. It's certainly in hobbies related to that. So, like, I've done radio control airplanes, and I've done hobby electronics, and I have 3D printers, which are, you know, the old school. I say old school, the filament style, which are just, you know, stepper motors and motor controls. So, yeah, I've some familiarity with some of the stuff involved in that hobby. And a creatively destructive mind. Yeah. I would like to have access to that equipment and know how to use it, but it's not been part of my journey so far. But I do like building stuff. What does this song be? I don't know. Let's see. It's from a mix of video game music, or music that's royalty free to be used in video games. And I don't know how to actually find the name of it right now. Because I'm playing in a random order and the song changed. I can tell you that it's from Dark Fantasy Studios. What was I doing? Was I painting blue? Was I painting gray? Was I painting blue-gray? Adulterated blue. Thank you. To YouTube I go. It was I got it via Humble Bundle. There's like a whole set of different things. Let me see if I can find a little more information on it for you. Let me see, did I put it? I put it in with my streaming stuff in Dropbox. Stream media, music. Let me move this over here so it can be seen. Yeah, I'm not gonna get. I could give you a list of all the song titles, but that's probably not gonna help you much. If it comes up again, maybe I'll look and see if I can find it. can finally do some more of the big angel dragon I was making. So is this going to be a draw along? Are you going to be drawing while I'm painting? A co-working stream, as it were. Chair Bear was in earlier. She said she was drawing today. Hanging out on Twitch and drawing. I don't know why I switched into this voice or accent. Do accents consistently enough to be doing accents. The big needle felt one, okay. That is a skill that I would need to put some time, that being accents. That'd be something I need to do some proper training on, I think, in order to be able to do that well. Ah. That's good. I'm not... Before you got here, I said I was going to try to stop saying I don't know what I'm doing with this paint job yet. You being Pity Smile. And I've been trying to avoid saying that. I'm just making it up as I go. And I don't think I'll get to this guy today. I imagine Andy's gonna start up pretty soon if he hasn't already. I'll probably just raid into that. Add color theory. Oh, you just do add color theory, make it work, yeah. And of course you can... Yep. I'm the artist. I said in my best Eeyore voice. I'm the artist. My vision is coming to life before my eyes. I'm the only one I need to please. Paint dip it. Andy has just gone live. What? He dare interrupt my stream? Well, he didn't interrupt my stream, but... Yeah. I believe that dipping is a thing. I can watch two at once, make do. Yeah. Very naughty. Nah. We can both exist at the same time. I'm just making noise. Pre-rolls are run an ad break to disable the pre-roll ads. I've never played a SteamWorld, not familiar with that franchise. Of course, I don't have much history in tabletop board games. Or, I guess, tabletop games. Mostly as a spectator in recent years of people doing it on YouTube or other platforms. In fact, I think that's why I have a Twitch account initially, is to watch Critical Role, but I stopped watching that a while ago. Oh, video games, okay. Yeah. So I got a steampunk homemade robot vibe going. Alright. I'm gonna switch over to that other technique. No! They're Western bots. Let me get some... a little bit of green. Olive drab. Bit of brown. Come on. There's paint in there, I know it. Ooh. The pigment separated from the medium. Maybe. I just bought an orange, yeah. Yeah, I just bought an orange. It was on clearance. Was $1.79. Clearance, it was only $1. Not that it's necessarily the best price. That's a bit more than I wanted. Well, let's switch to this nasty brush. Did I run the paintbrush through black? Here I am. Take that, color theory. I'm all about clearance and thrifting. I'd buy that for $1. Yeah, this is not... I messed up the color. Oh well. It's okay. Ooh, I had black on my finger. I can still... the paint on the top is still a bit wet. I can feel it sticking to my fingers a little bit. But... griming it up. Grime it up real good. Undo all the hard work you've done. It's not what's happening. It's art. It's expressive. I say more during these streams than I do during the entire week, probably. Its little fingers have not gotten any love. I is going to lose some sanity via coloring a load of eyes for said angel dragon. How many markers will this angel dragon consume? You can only see the chat. Oh, come on, mister. Thanks for letting me know. Be prepared. Let's see. Did my... Okay, I think my camera died. Let's swipe to unlock. Problem using an old phone that you stopped using because it wasn't working well anymore is that it still doesn't work very well sometimes. System UI is not responding. Close it? Yes. Which is why I gave up on this phone. Says me, I've got to find, says Pen. Good luck, Rose. Was that creepy? I hope it wasn't creepy. I kind of want to show you what's going on here, but I don't have a camera to show you the camera. I mean, I guess I could do something. Oh, there we go. Nope, I just hit the, that wasn't the broadcast button, that was just the, hey, it's the camera button. Unlock, unlock. Technical difficulties. Please be patient. It's the camera. Stevie Seal's back. There we go. Where we last left off is we were jamming a bunch of brown paint all over this thing. At least that was the intention. Try to... a layer of rusty stuff. So it's the... That is too much. It's looking rather muddy. More muddy than rusty, I'm afraid. It's okay, though. It's all part of the process. Trust the process. I don't know what the process is, but... something more vertigrass, using a little green. Said I. Take that, you stupid robot. Jab, 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 jab. No. sure what I'm doing anymore. The washes is when it really comes to life. Okay. Looks coppery, so some edge work in light. Yeah. I had some green over here somewhere, but it got obliterated. Probably use some more decal from the bottom of the can. Games Workshop, Verticross paint. If you thin it a bit, it looks even better. Used it on my old Necrons. Alright, what should I do with the hands? Made them look rusty and messed up. And Zab's rolling another one. You know, this started white. Now I'm going back to white. Why didn't I just leave it white to begin with? That's fine. I don't mind too much. I want you to be comfortable here. Alright. Well, you don't have to try too terribly hard. It does filter stuff out. But thank you. I did not do any of that work on the joints. Or the legs. You've actually been in a stream before with no words? Nothing drug related? Was it the one where you just watched turtles the whole time? Nah, you participate in chat and I appreciate that. That's what makes the Twitch experience much better, is when you have people participating in chat.
Did I? Was...
I'm getting this paint all over the place. Okay. These fingers are a little, they look a little broken, but that's just the way they're oriented, I guess, at the moment. If I keep working it, though, I'm afraid they're just gonna pop off. Because they're not very thick wires. They're not designed to be structural wires. They're designed... Well, I guess they are. Well, I don't know what they're designed for, but they're used as wires in a LED light string. So they are structural in that they hold the things up, but, you know, this is a lot more movement than they're rated for, I'm guessing. Traditional artist named Fiona. Mic stuck? Oh, weird. Yeah, it seems to be working now. On my end, I mean, looking at the VU meters in OBS, it seems to be working. Yeah, Chair Bear said something about Twitch being buggy today. And I've heard that complaint recently. Okay, well, that's looking kind of rusty and dim. What do I do now? Let's add some grime to the feet, I guess. This is normally the stuff I would do in more of the... What's that called? Washes. When I do the weathering stage with the washes. Alright. I'm digging it, sorta. I'm not quite sure. I don't want it just to be rusty. I was gonna do some other paint, but I'm not sure what other paint color to use. That's because he was Australian. Wow. I was marveling at my accent shifting. So, yeah. Well, it's been fun. And I kind of want to continue this, so maybe I will. I don't know. I'm just trying to decide if I want to raid out now, or if I want to keep jabbing this thing with pigment. Or if I want to both stream and jab it with pigment at the same time. So, we'll see. See, I have the... Where did I put the blue paint? It's the blue paint. Where did you go? Thanks. Yeah, so this is from... it's from the this is all of this music so far has been from the same studio. It's just was designed for... It's marketed to be used in video games. It's royalty-free music. And that, of course, is their chip art. Chip tune. Let's paint over some of this brown that I laid in. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. It's a lot of texture to be picked up with the dry brush technique. Oh no, I broke an arm. Guess I'll have to get the glue out. Now it's just a dynamic sculpture. Oh, thanks. So many eyes, so many. Just. You did this to yourself, you know. Yeah, this one's probably gonna be pretty gunky. Or rusty. I tend to like to do things a little bit cleaner, just because so many other people like to go super rusty. But, again, I'm not... This is my world, I can be what I want. Alright. Oh, I had... I have a... some... No, this might be empty. I was gonna say I have some gel... Going for the eyes following trick. What? Oh, is that where the eyes follow you around the room? Or like, depending on what you look at, it looks like the eyes are following you? Ah. ¿Dónde está? Okay, there is glue in here. I can hear it when I shake it. So is it just the top that's stopped up, or what? I just put my hand in the paint. You know the animal is made of beads and tensioned by a spring in the base, so you push the base and it goes loose and collapses. Yep. I've thought about that a few times. Love to do that with a robot, just falls to junk. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Especially you could do it in reverse. Ooh. And have it motorized. And with a proximity sensor, so when you get close to it, it slowly rises up into the robot shape of the pile of garbage it is. Looking for a wire or something to puncture this with so I can get the glue out of it, because the glue is there. It's gonna make me get up and go to the other room, isn't it? I think it's gonna make me do that. Sorry about that. If your whistling bothers you. This is not the right tool for this. Surprised it actually worked. Does it actually give me the result I want, though? No, it does not. Saw one made out of wood and it was big. I'd love to do a big bot. You like how they are, the eye following trick, like how they are on pot dolls. I don't know what those are. Makes it easier for me to color the eyes. I'm coloring on paper, then cutting them out, gluing them on to the back. Okay, of glass cabochons. Okay, yeah. So now it's mixed media. I guess it was. You're right. You said it wasn't a drawing. It was something else. It was the fiber arts thing. This is annoying me. It's like I can hear the glue in there, so I know it's in there. Trying to not apply so much pressure that I stab myself. But still enough pressure to get in there. There we go. And that's all I needed. That's all I wanted. My fiance is not gonna like me for it because he don't like pot dolls. Cabochon. You can think of a cabochon as like a squashed glass ball that's flatter on one end or one side. I'm holding this. This is the exciting part of watching glue cure. The exciting watching glue cure stream. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this little fella too. Thanks. No, I'm not sniffing it. I'm not breathing on it. I'm not pouring accelerant on it. I'm just holding it like some idiot. 30 seconds of my life gone. Man. The things we do for our hobbies. I have some googly eyes. Somewhere. I think I know where they are. Paint on the brush. This is why not having... I don't know. If I had one of those... If I made something into a brush holder, that would not have happened. Do I still have some blackout? No. If I did, it's gone. No, it's right there. Unless it's dry. You all dry? Yep, that black paint is dry. Blah, 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 blah. The weird things we remember from youth. Was watching an episode of the TV series Buck Rogers. And he was transplanted in time, frozen for hundreds of years, and having to make his way in an unfamiliar territory, the new world. Anyway, at one point he painted the eyeballs on something in his apartment. Like it was, I don't know what it was supposed to be. It was just some piece of set dressing that stuck out from the wall. Made a face on it to bring the whimsy, I guess. It's like putting googly eyes on it. I will make this a belt. There are many like it, but this is mine. Yep, that happened. I was afraid it would happen, and it happened. I heard it happen. Did you hear it happen? Yeah, just painting a face on something makes provides an emotional attachment. But he lost a finger. Do I have to sand it before the primer or after? I don't know. I sanded it before. I mean, it depends on how smooth you want it. Because you could do several layers of primer and sanding, so you get a very smooth finish. But if you were just trying to get the paint to stick, then yeah, the primer itself should do it. That's my understanding, anyway. I'll use a pen to do those. Of course, it was not the janky one that broke off. It was one of the ones that was one of the good ones. Yeah, I haven't actually used brush on primers. Which I assumed they would be thicker, but I guess if they're not, then that might be worth checking out at some point. I mean, I don't have primer for the airbrush anyway, so I just have like the rattle can stuff. Looks like we got some extra paint color in there. It's quite was I intended, but okay, we'll go with it. Of course, it might dry a little darker anyway. I'd like to add some more pops of color, and maybe some graphics. Let's see, do I like the rusty shell, or do I want to color it up some more? These panels went really dark. It came from the D's path. Oh, all the humidity in the air. Let's brighten these up again. I don't know what I would call this technique. And I wanted to give another... I wanted these panels on the front particularly to be brighter blue. To get it to be a brighter blue, I need a lighter undercoat than it currently was. A little bit of water to try to reactivate the paint, but that didn't seem to do much. So let's grab some more paint. Water it down and try again. Right. Without the watering it down. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm getting used to the darker body, kind of like that. The fact that it is a redder tone, or a warmer tone, does kind of balance out the blues nicely, I think, but I still don't want it to... I still see a lot of plastic showing through. Or white paint. Yeah, I guess it would be white paint. Is there any blue paint left over there? Yes. Alright. Nearly nodded off. Do you find my voice relaxing and soothing? Does it let you drift off into dreamland easily? Is this a skill I could market? Make 10-hour videos of YouTube, just me droning on and on. Yeah. Oh, you're just falling asleep because you're too busy trying to watch two people at once? That's that the deal? Or you can't hear me because you're watching it, so sound. Either way, it's fine. It's fine. Read audiobooks. Unfortunately, I need to get better at reading. I need to get better at reading aloud. So it would probably take too long to make it commercially worth it. Crikey, that's a big dingo, he said, while looking at the scene in front of him. Yeah, are you still, like, not getting to sleep until, like, 4 a.m., 5 a.m.? Oh, red and blue? No. Orange and blue? No. Let's try... Ooh, tan? No, don't like it either. Maybe gray. Mix in a light gray, maybe a little bit of silver. A dingo's got my baby. That's more of a mid-Atlantic accent, but... Good luck. Getting out of that routine. That's gotta be hard on you.
This is not necessarily making sense. No, don't do that.
Where is my paper towels? Where are my paper towels? Where is my paper towel? Not gonna say this makes sense logically, where these rust patterns are coming in. Ball on top can be something completely different. And now for something completely different. How to recognize trees from a far distance. Number 1, the large. The large. The large. Now we're almost dry brushing. Dry brush. Yeah. It's like you... Are you like on electronics the whole time? Like you need to like turn off your phone at a certain hour to... and tablet? So that you don't have that to deal with? Or to keep you up, interested? Dry brush. I keep saying it like that, because that's how I think Bill making stuff. I think the craftsman started that, but Bill making stuff picked up on it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not gonna say I'm done with this guy. Sometimes we all need a little help from our friends. I can't even see what I'm painting in there. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you get up and walk out on me? Lend me your ear and I'll sing you a song. And I'll try not to sing out of key. Actually, maybe that top should be silverish, not just white. Maybe a metallic white. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it here today, or at least for the stream. Let's see. Do this. We'll do this. Thanks, yeah. It's been fun. I don't think I'm done with this guy yet, but closer to it. Of course, I don't know what else I'm going to do to it. But that's been the theme of it, so. And he's just getting on a break, so it's a good time to raid in then, huh? Sneak in there and... Well, we can chill out a little longer. Hey everyone, my name is Clive. I can barely stand up because I'm not balanced right. Hi Clive, how's it go? Well, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Zab and Pity Smile and Stevie and anybody else who's still here. It's been fun. If I move this around back, then it's even more epic. Look at how epic that is. He's so close to the camera, and that spaceship is so far away. Clive the Chaos Bot. Yeah, no, the lighting doesn't really help. Did that.